Hey Mavericks, for aspiring and even established entrepreneurs, setbacks are inevitable. They make you want to do this. Venting can be a great way to get the frustration out, but at some point we gotta stop hulking out about it and get into the Dr. Banner mode of seeking a solution.
So how do you do that when you're feeling so frustrated you can barely see straight? The first thing is to acknowledge the frustration and the source of it and give yourself a little bit of breathing room, because fighting frustration with frustration only creates more frustration. We're going to talk you through what it is that we do when we encounter setbacks with our goals and pursuits. But first, I'm Terry.
And I'm Kayla.
We're Lady MAVS.
And we help aspiring entrepreneurs and leaders create fulfillment, financial abundance, and high-level impact by exposing your superpowers and smashing limiting beliefs and indecision. So how do you deal with setbacks in a way that's constructive, productive, and doesn't completely destroy your sanity?
The first thing is to ask yourself, am I making a mountain out of a molehill? As humans, we tend to like drama. It's a stimulant, but it's also very unhealthy. Is what has happened really that big of a deal? Has there been a misunderstanding? Or are you simply experiencing some anxiety and perhaps overreacting? Get an objective opinion if you aren't sure. Someone that you trust, that you know will be honest with you as they're listening to the problem at hand, and who can give you solid counsel and guidance.
In either case, it's important to compartmentalize. Being emotionally attached to a problem is like deliberately holding your hand on the eye of a hot stove. Holding on to a problem or an infuriating situation is the same way we cause ourselves much less stress and anxiety if we simply remove our hands from the stove. Compartmentalization is dividing and separating your emotions from whatever is going on. It's incredibly hard to be objective when you're emotionally attached to the setback. And you also don't want to be consumed with it 24/7. Sometimes something may be going on, but you can get to the point where you can put that aside and enjoy your life, especially if you're in an environment where you're not actually working on the setback or the situation in that moment. Let's say there's a situation going on with your teammate. Maybe you've had a disagreement with them and you're feeling bad about it. But you also have a date that same night. Put that situation with your teammate aside. You're not going to come up with a good solution if you're constantly bogged down in the stress and worry of it, and you're going to sabotage the other areas of your life. Acknowledge the feelings that you're having about the situation. Let it be okay that this is happening, because this is a learning experience, and have some belief in yourself that you're going to be able to work it out.
We wear different hats for different occasions. So have a setback hat, and wear your setback hat when you're hunting solutions and talking with those you trust to resolve the situation at hand. And you can choose when to take your setback hat off and set it to the side. Prevent yourself from having hat hair and allowing it to affect your mindset, your disposition, and your appearance. When you're in solution-seeking mode, be in solution-seeking mode. Just keep in mind that there are other areas of your life that need your attention. Be okay with letting it go, even if just for a little while. Your family, your friends, other areas of your business, your clients, your dog, all these things need your attention, and you need your attention. So don't deprive other people or yourself just because there's some craziness going on in one fractional area of your life.
And take a step back. Situations and challenges can seem so big and dramatic when we're in the middle of them, and that is how a molehill gets turned into a mountain. Step away and come back later. Refresh your brain. Brains are like computers. If they get overworked, they're gonna get hot and they don't operate as well. And then, much like your computer, you want to toss your brain out the window. Before you do that, you have to give yourself permission to take a break. So give yourself permission to take a break. You will cool down and you'll be able to look at it from a different angle, and then a solution is going to present itself to you much more freely.
Make sure that you ask yourself empowering questions like, what do I need to solve this setback? What's going to resolve this situation? Is it skills? Is it a conversation? Is it tools and resources that I need to find or even create? What would make this situation better? And if you can, work backwards to the starting point of where the frustration or the setback originated and forward in terms of what you would do differently or what you could implement to make things better moving forward. Just focus on your next best step and do that one step at a time.
And always look at the setback as a learning experience. When setbacks and challenging situations pop up, it's easy to get mad at ourselves, feel guilty, feel disappointed, maybe even as though we failed. So train yourself to find a lesson, skill, or wisdom that the whole situation has endowed you with. It'll help you strengthen your mindset, so next time a setback thinks about messing with you, you can whack that mole before it turns into a mountain.
When it comes to leading and entrepreneuring, the more solid your foundation, the easier it is to overcome setbacks. We have a free resource that will not only strengthen your mind and your success foundation, but also help hold you accountable when those setbacks and nuisances pop up.
If you head on over to www.ladymavslife.com/unconventional guide and punch the download button, we will hook you up with our 4 essential rules every aspiring entrepreneur and leader needs to follow to create success, so you never have to sacrifice your life and can do more of what you love. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you found value. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and our Facebook and Instagram links are in the description box below.
It's our privilege to inspire, empower, and uplift you to live the life you love.
Cheers.
We have a free resource that we do have a reef.
We have lots of reefs out in the ocean. We actually almost capsized on one today. So you never have to sacrifice your life and can do. Oh, it's nice to have a mother who supports you.
It is, isn't it?
Just leave me alone. Quit giving me the Maleficent look. Whack that mole before it turns into a mountain. Like a
Whack-a-mole.
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 I used to love that game. I'd like to whack some people right now. Their heads. Your turn.